try to get into football. So acting for me was done. So I had a friend at the time in 2014. He told me, "Oh, why don't you join West Ham?"
Yeah.
So at the time I was playing for. I went to this. Well, at the time I thought I was going to a West Ham trial. I went to a West Ham trial, and I thought I was going to be a professional footballer. See, that's me, being young, expecting high hopes, and stuff. And I realized that, it's just a college. It's called West Ham Community.
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called at the time, but it was West Ham, and I was going to a college to study. And I was with them for 2 years, studied. Just playing football again because, when I was doing drama, I wasn't playing enough football. And I did kind of miss that. So, played football. I stayed with them for 2 to 3 years. And then I had this injury on my knee that put me out for like a year.
Oh, no.
I was miserable, I was stressed, and I was like, oh my. And then my mom was, literally on my case saying that, oh, you got to do something. You got to go to uni, you got to do something at least, because I think I took a gap year at that time as well. And I had to admit, so when I look back at it, that gap year should have never, 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 never happened.
Yeah.
So I was be sitting home. I was even working at the time, so.
All right, so
yeah,
it was them ones when you think, oh, what am I doing in my life type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that was probably I was at my breaking point at the time. So I wasn't quite sure what to do. And bearing in mind, I was with West Ham Development Academy for like 2 to 3 years, and then this injury happened, and I'm there thinking, what do I do?
Yeah,
because after I recovered from this injury, I was still being lazy, and then I think my friend came up to me and said, "Why do you get back to acting?" I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure, and my mom told me that, "Oh, I want you to go to uni."
That's what all parents want. All parents want that.
Yeah. With my mum, she didn't want me to go to uni to study acting. She wanted me to go to uni to study sport. But bearing in mind, I lost that passion for football because of this injury. When I had this injury, my knee injury, I was putting on weight. Like I was going out every weekend, just drinking and just being outside. And, had no goals, having no ambition, didn't know what to do. And my mom wanted me to just do something at least, so I said, you know what, let me go to uni, let me go to University of Bedfordshire. At the time I was studying sports. I applied to, I don't know what the course was, but it was, sports based. And, didn't enjoy the course at all. I was hardly turning up. And then, obviously I wasn't successful in that year at all.
Yeah.
And just because of my, my punctuality, just not turning up at all. So,
but obviously there's a reason why you didn't turn up, because you wasn't passionate about it.
No, it's just, I admit to you, I wasn't, I think I was studying and I wasn't the only student that didn't take that course seriously.
All right.
It's just, a lot of students that did do that course, they didn't take it seriously as well. They found it boring, it was just, everybody was excited because it's uni,
Yeah, of course.
When you tell your friends, hey, I'm going to uni, and then when you actually do realize that, oh, you're actually at uni, it's not as easy.
Yeah, it's a different ball game. Yeah.
It's a way different ball game. And then, after that, for some reason, I passed. For some miracle, I passed that course.
Oh, right.
Because I wasn't turning up at all. But I also, I spoke to my mom and told her that, Mom, I don't want to do this. Like, I don't want to do sports anymore.
Yeah.
And then my friend I kept calling my friend, I kept explaining it to him, and then he told me, why do you get back to acting? Like, what have you got to lose? At the time, that's when life probably hit me. I think I was over 18 at the time as well.
Yeah.
I was in my, I was over the age of 18. You know, I didn't know what to do at all. That's when I realized that, life is proper hitting me.
Yeah.
Life is proper
Yeah,
hitting me.
I went through something similar at 19. You're at that age where you think, I'm going to be 20 soon and I haven't figured out what I want to do. Yeah.
You don't realize that, you wish you was, I don't know. I always wish that I was 16. Even till this day, I always wish that I was 16.
Yeah.
Because it's just in terms of, like, you know what,
less worries.
responsibility, and all them stuff. But sometime in life, we've got to adapt, right? So,
Got to adapt. Yeah.
And I was over the age of 19, and I gave acting a go, but I didn't study at the University of Bedfordshire. I wanted to. Initially, I got accepted to go to the University of Northampton. Northampton to do some, I guess in getting back to theatre. So I think do it in Northampton because at the time, I reviewed that Northampton was the best, theatre
university.
Yeah, theatre university to go to. I said, okay, cool, let me get Northampton to go. So I applied for it. I went to the audition. I forgot exactly what I did, but I had to do a 1 minute monologue scene, and I performed that. And they told me, the usual, the requirement that I need to get in, what to expect in the course, what I'm going to be learning about, just the usual. And I went, well, it wasn't the answers that I was expecting. I thought they were going to give me more. So in terms of, they were basically telling me that everything that I felt like everything that I'm going to be learning at the University of Northampton is I basically learned at the theatre place at ICT. So I went, dude, man. Come on, like, what's the point of me going? But at the time, I was thinking about my mom saying that, you gotta go to uni, you gotta do something at least. So I went, I'm better off, studying at the University of Bedfordshire. So I applied for a course, a foundation course at the University of Bedfordshire to study acting. I wanted to. People may ask why foundation, because I wanted to start again because I haven't done, You haven't
done it in a while,
Yeah, within that space, within that little space, what's it called? Within that short while, I haven't done it in a very, 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 very long time. So I wanted to start again. I wanted to learn the ropes again. So, and then my teacher, Peda, at the time. By the way, Peda, he's the best, lecture, drama, theatre teacher that I've ever had in it. So, shout out to him as well. He called me at the time. He explained to me, why do you want to do the foundation? Because, I explained him, the whole situation of what I've been through and stuff. And then he actually gave me that opportunity to, to just go into the first year and just do it. What have I got to lose, really? So I went, all right, fair enough, mate. I'll do it.
Yeah.
And then, and then I went to the University of Bedfordshire. I decided that, I'm going to go to the University of Bedfordshire just to study acting. And